Spoilers, duh. Oh my, what a scandalous game. I pre-ordered Black Myth: Wukong expecting some epic downgrades from the final product, and I have to admit, the last time I was this surprised was when I first loaded Hi-Fi Rush. This is a powerful magnum opus, meticulously crafted over 6 years by a relatively unknown company, 𝘾𝙘. The game is shockingly well paced. Every 10 minutes, I encountered something unique. Repeated encounters evolve at an almost perfect rate, and the sheer number of them is so vast that your every boss no hit run montage might end up being 5 hours long. No matter how severe your ADHD might be, this game will keep you entertained.
That is one giant pussy.
Monkey King features some of the most advanced environmental effects available in a video game today. Volumetric clouds adjust their shape according to your movements, leaves are blown away when you strike the ground, and dirt, sand, snow change shape as you battle, recording a history of your encounter. But it has its limits. And even on my high-end PC, I experienced stutters. Most of these occurred when Wukong had to render something for the first time. My uneducated guess is that some kind of shader pre-compilation is happening in the background, and sometimes the process is a few seconds late to the party. This might not seem like a big issue when the player is expected to fight most enemies more than once, but let me show you how one of my cutscenes looked. There's like stutter. Look at how many stutters we're getting. This is crazy. Oh my god, this is so bad. Playing on release comes with other surprises as well. I encountered a boss fight that didn't trigger after a painful 2-hour grind, and right where he should be there's an invisible wall. Texture drops, and good old typos. I also can't help but wonder why the game features so many invisible walls, some placed rather awkwardly. There are instances where a natural barrier is just one step away from an invisible wall. Why? And why, in a game about the Monkey King, is there so little vertical mobility using your magical staff, the 𝘾𝙘𝙚𝙚𝙚? The easiest improvement would be implementing a double jump using the staff. The game has flying enemies, and this is where the issue becomes apparent. I understand that limiting this kind of movement probably saved them months, if not years, of extra work in combat and level design, but it's the Monkey King. And yes, using trees is another example of vertical mobility. I mean, look at Dota 2. That said, environments and verticality aside, the heart of this game is the combat. And the combat is dynamic, fast-paced, and adrenaline pumping. When you play your cards right, your fights really do feel like a wild monkey brawl fueled by a mythical madness. One last thing, the story. Honestly, I had a hard time understanding what was going on most of the time, and I haven't read the source material, and probably even if I had, I'd still struggle to grasp the logic of it all. No regrets though. NANI?!
Bloody hell.
So, how does that work?